in the current scenario, with the number of daily cases continuing to exceed 1,000 mark. Local administrations across the country have imposed either lockdowns or prohibitory orders in a bid to stem the virus spread. Even the district administrations in Kathmandu Valley has decided to extend the ongoing prohibitory order by a week, hoping it would lessen the rate at which the virus has been spreading in recent time. Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanama and these are the headlines of the hour. COVID-19 cases cross 41,000 mark with 1,120 new cases recorded in the past 24 hours. Death tally climbs to 254 with 15 deaths. Local authorities in Kathmandu Valley decide to extend the ongoing prohibitory order by one more week in a bid to contain the COVID-19 spread. The German government says there is claims Russian opposition politician Alexei Navalny was poisoned with a Novichok nerve agent. And women's top seed Karolina Pliskova crashes out of US Open with a shocking loss to Caroline Garcia. Men's top seed Novak Djokovic advances to the third round. The number of coronavirus cases in the country has climbed to 41,649 with the addition of 1,120 new cases. The death tally has reached 254 with 15 deaths reported in the past 24 hours. Meanwhile, the Kathmandu Valley reported 388 new cases with the highest 350 cases in Kathmandu district, 29 in Lalitpur and 9 in Bhaktapur. Sunsari reported 72 cases, Dhanusha 63, Morang 53, Sarlahi 50, Parsa 49, Chitwan 43 and Baki 41. Likewise, Jumla reported 37 cases, Makwanpur 33, Mahottari 31, Rupandhi 27, Kaski 24, Bara 23 and Kalikot 21. 18 cases were reported from Rohtahat, 19 from Lamjung, 16 from Nawalparasi East, 15 from Siraha, 13 from Kailali, 12 from Saptari, 11 from Chhapa and 9 from Bajhang. According to the Health Ministry, 6,766 individuals are in various quarantine centers across the country at the moment. 1,112 infected individuals registered full recovery in the past 24 hours to take the total recoveries in the country to 23,290. With this, Nepal's recovery rate has reached 56%. 18 of the infected are in ventilators, while 144 are receiving treatment in ICUs. There are 18,108 active cases in the country at the moment. 10,493 infected individuals are in various isolation centers, with 7,615 in home isolation. Morang, Sunsari, Dhanusha, Parsa, Bara, Mahottari, Rohtahat, Kathmandu, Sarlahi, Lalitpur, Chitwan and Rupandhi districts have more than 500 cases, active cases at the moment. Now, local authorities in Kathmandu Valley have decided to extend the ongoing prohibitory order by one more week in a bid to contain the COVID-19 spread. The meeting of the three chief district officers of Kathmandu, Lalitpur and Bhaktapur held yesterday afternoon decided to continue with the ongoing prohibitory order until 9th of September. Earlier, the local authorities had issued a week-long prohibitory order in the valley from 20th of August and had extended it until yesterday. Prohibition on transportation services except for ambulances, food supply, communication and fuel transport has been continued. Likewise, the operation time for groceries and shops selling daily essential items has been extended till 11 a.m. in the mornings. Earlier, shops were only allowed to open from 5 till 9 a.m. The authorities have also decided to allow transportation of construction materials and restaurants to operate with takeaway facility. The chief district officers had consulted with the local representatives and industrial and commercial organizations regarding the extension. Farmers in Chitwan have been compelled to stand hours in long queues to buy fertilizers despite the risk of spread of coronavirus. Social distancing measures were completely ignored in Chitwan as farmers stood in lines to buy fertilizers distributed by Geeta Nagar-based Sarvodaya Cooperative Limited in Bharatpur after facing acute shortage of fertilizers. Secretary of the cooperative, Homnath Adhikari, informed that 10 kilograms of fertilizer was distributed to each farmer as the cooperative merely received 120 fertilizer sacks. Some 2,000 farmers were in line to buy fertilizers yesterday. However, many of them were compelled to return home empty-handed due to the lack of enough amount of fertilizers. 5,000 people are associated with the cooperative. The farmers expressed their discontent over receiving merely 10 kilograms of fertilizers after standing in line for hours and urged the government to look for a permanent solution in this regard.
पर्याप्त मल उपलब्ध छैन र 5 किलो 10 किलो मलले हामीलाई पुग्ने अवस्था पनि छैन पर्याप्त मल राख्न नसक्दा उत्पादन पक्कै पनि घट्छ
200 tons of fertilizers have been distributed to 100 cooperatives in Chitwan district. Similar scenes have been seen in several places across the district. Chairman Deo of the ruling Nepal Communist Party, Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli and Executive Chairman Pushpa Kamal Dahal have agreed to settle the ongoing intra-party dispute through the party's Secretariat Committee meeting. The meeting held between the Chairman Deo to finalize the agendas for the Secretariat Committee meeting slated for 11 a.m. this morning. The meeting is expected to discuss on the decision previously taken by the Secretariat Committee to nominate Party Vice Chairman Bamdev Gautam to the National Assembly. Finance Minister Yuvraj Khatiora will not be renominated after his 2-year tenure at the National Assembly ends. Vice Chairman Gautam is claiming for the vacant seat of the upper house. The meeting is also expected to discuss on the possible cabinet reshuffle. The share market witnessed the highest transaction amount in 6 months yesterday, with the amount exceeding 4.18 billion rupees. Earlier, the transaction amount had reached a record high of 4.84 billion rupees in March. According to Nepal Stock Exchange, a total of 45,272 transactions were registered, which is the highest transaction ever recorded. Earlier on Monday, the transaction had hit 40,000 mark. Meanwhile, the hydropower sector witnessed the highest transaction. Investors have been attracted towards the hydropower sector, seeking profit as the share prices of hydropower companies have been available at below par values. The hydropower group saw the highest surge of 94.22 points yesterday. Investors of Arun Valley, Radhi and Joshi hydropower companies were the top earners of the day. The stock benchmark NEPSE increased by 25.58 points to settle at 1,510 points. All the other subgroups except the life insurance and non-life insurance groups saw positive transactions. In recent days, investors are more focused on the stock market with the decrease in bank interest, low investment option in other sectors due to ongoing prohibitory orders and the entry of market makers in the stock market. Local administrations across the country have imposed prohibitory orders and lockdowns depending upon the degree of risk of coronavirus spread. In this context, we had asked the locals in Kavri if there were any alternatives to such measures. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
नीति नियमहरु ल्याएको छ तब यो कोरोनाको त्यसको नियमलाई सबै आम नागरिकले चाहिँ राम्रोसँग बुझेर आफ्नो अर्कालाई हैन मेरो आफ्नै लागि हो भनेर बुझेर यसलाई चाहिँ पालना गर्यो भने यो लकडाउन गर्नुपर्ने जरुरी जस्तो चाहिँ मलाई लाग्दैन
बास्नै गाह्रो भइसक्यो व्यवहारहरु चलाउनु पनि सकिएन लकडाउनले गर्दाखेरि पसलहरु पनि बन्द
निश्चय विद्यालय खोल्दा राम्रो हो किनभने मान्छे भोकले मरिरहेछ कोरोना भन्दा पनि मान्छे भोकले पीडाले मरिरहेछ
लकडाउन चाहिँ मेरो विचारमा चाहिँ उपयुक्त छ किनभने यो जनताको स्वास्थ्यको सुरक्षाको लागि गरिएको हो
निषेधाज्ञाले भन्दा पनि आफै सुरक्षित भएर हिड्यो अथवा सुरक्षित भएर बस्यो भने राम्रो होला
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, why has the distribution of fertilizers not been managed properly despite acute shortages every year? Your options are A, negligence of employees, B, procedural hassle, and C, commission gain. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead.